It is now that time of year again. Booktube-A-Thon is upon us. So hey guys, and welcome to another video, and this is going to be my Booktube-A-Thon Tbr. I decided to create a different TBR video as opposed to using my July picks, just because with Booktube-A-Thons and readathons, I really like to read YA. I don't know if it's because I get through it quicker and I feel more productive, like I've read more, but I just find them to be easier reads that don't require too much more attention, and I just tend to fly through them. And in readathons, I really do challenge myself to read as much as I can. I read lots of YA. I'm going to read more pages or more overall books than if I did adult fiction. Last year I used the Booktube-A-Thon to catch up on a lot of YA sequels, and I'm going to do sort of the same thing this year. So I guess I will just jump straight into it and show you my TBR. The first two books that I want to read during the Booktube-A-Thon, and the first two books in the series that I want to continue with, are The Golden Lily and The Indigo Spell by Rochelle Mead, and these are the second and third books in the Bloodlines series. I read the first entry in the series Bloodlines about a month ago, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, so I want to jump straight into the sequels and hopefully get close to marathoning all the books that are currently out. I mean, I even want to know what's happening with Sydney and Adrian. I mean, we knew it was gonna happen. The next book I'm going to read is a standalone, and you might recognise it from my most anticipated releases video, and that is The Cure for Dreaming by Kat Winters. Now, if you watched my most anticipated releases video, you will know that I applied for this on NetGalley, and I didn't get it. They didn't accept me, they refused me, and I was very disappointed. So imagine my surprise when my friend actually got accepted over me. She didn't even know what it was. So I've convinced her to let me lend her Kindle as I power through this book. See, NetGalley, I don't need your acceptance. I will get that book on my own. Kat Winters, if you did not know, is the author of In the Shadow of Blackbirds, which is a book I read at the beginning of the year and really loved. It was sort of historical fiction, supernatural. Highly recommend it, you should all go check it out. And this is her second book that is sort of set in the same vein, with historical fiction and supernatural elements involving hypnosis. Overall, I'm really excited to read this one, and I'm just going to read this in one sitting. I've actually decided to make a quick change to my TBR while I'm on camera, and instead of the book I was going to read, I'm instead going to read Partials by Dan Wells, because I just saw it looking at me on my shelf, and I realised it has been there for a very long time. So I really want to get to this. This is a dystopian, and I know it's more of a scientific dystopian. This book deals with a sort of robot apocalypse, I guess. In this world, humans have created these robot sidekicks? Servants? I don't know. But they rebel and they have wiped out most of humanity. It basically sounds like Battlestar Galactica, which gets me very excited. And there is something about a virus in which no babies have been born in like 16 years. I remember when I bought this, I was very excited to get to it, and that was about a year ago. So I think Booktube-A-Thon is going to be the perfect time to read this one. Then the last book on my TBR is another standalone, and it's one that I haven't heard great things about, but it has just been on my shelf for so long that I just need to get to it, and if it's terrible, I can donate it to a charity shop and unhaul it, get rid of it. And that book is going to be Zombie Blondes by Brian James. This is basically sort of a high school zombie novel where the cheerleaders all become zombies. I remember I picked it up based on the premise alone, and the cover is really cool. She sort of looks like an anime character. But like I said, the reviews I have seen for this have been from bad to mixed. So we shall see where I fall in the spectrum. That is going to be all for my Booktube-A-Thon TBR. I plan to read each one of these books a day because I have 5 days off during the week. In the comments below, let me know if you are participating in the Booktube-A-Thon, and if you have set yourself a TBR and what is on that TBR. That though is going to be all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you soon with another one. Goodbye.